This is Trey UK here, and I'd like to welcome you to my tech review of the Editor's Keys Vocal Booth Pro 2 and SL300 Microphone Bundle. Before I go any further, I need to point out for obvious reasons that I am recording the audio that you are currently listening to using all three component pieces of the Editor's Keys bundle. This should give you a rough idea of the quality of the output when converted to play with a YouTube video. So why did I buy the Vocal Booth Pro 2 and SL300 microphone bundle in the first place? I do a lot of voiceover work and video for the web, as well as record and distribute my own podcast. I've been looking for a great home solution for some time now so that I can work from home, but with the output quality of a professional studio. Over the past few years I have dabbled with various different microphones and home kits, but haven't found any one system that got the job done properly and at a price I found attractive for the home user. It was only after buying the Samson C03U podcast pack and figuring out that it was the best I was going to get that a fellow podcaster and general techie friend suggested checking out the home studio range at Editor's Keys. So after a little research I decided to buy and try the Vocal Booth Pro 2 and SL300 microphone bundle. After a week of testing and enjoying the freedom of being able to record at home in my own time and leisure what I consider to be studio quality material, I figured I should review this kit and spread the word to other home recording enthusiasts out there looking for a great all-in-one home studio solution. Part 1. The Portable Vocal Booth Pro 2. I'm already assuming you know what a vocal booth is, what it does and how to use one. I've used a few professional grade standalone vocal booths myself over the years, some of them costing as much as £500 plus. The Portable Vocal Booth Pro 2 compares very well with its more expensive cousins. The build quality is solid and the unit looks very smart and sleek. The main difference between this model and the original Editor's Keys vocal booth and all other similar booths on the market is the Vocal Booth Pro 2's adjustable barn doors and its dual stand mode. The Pro 2 has adjustable barn doors that can wrap around the microphone, further shielding it from the surrounding acoustic environment, or open wide to make the microphone more accessible for capturing instruments or to accommodate multiple vocalists. Its second unique feature, and the one that I was most drawn to, was its dual stand modes. It can be positioned like most portable vocal booths on a traditional tripod stand and used with a vocalist standing facing it, or it can be dismounted and placed onto the desktop and the vocalist can record while seated, even at a laptop or PC. This is absolutely what I wanted from a vocal booth, the ability to be able to record and have full access to my PC at the same time whilst being seated. As for the vocal booth's performance, the recordings I made using the booth in both modes were excellent, far better than I'd hoped in fact. I have only recorded voice and so I can't address the booth's ability capturing instruments or singing vocals, but everything I laid down was dry and crisp. When recording on my desk in the booth's desktop mode, the booth easily isolated the microphone from the sounds of the PC. This was a great relief as my primary concern was that as much as I wanted to use the Pro 2 on my desktop, I presumed that the sounds of my hard disk ticking away and my fan cycling would be picked up. Even when I started using my Pro 2 directly in front of my monitor and about a foot away from my PC tower, nothing managed to seep through into my recordings. Being able to work in this arrangement dramatically sped up my productivity as I was able to seamlessly record my voice, watch it being captured and then instantly edit without having to move or adjust anything. An unexpected benefit is that when not in use, unlike other previous home recording solutions, I don't feel the need to disassemble it and store it away. It doesn't take up a great amount of space on my desk and it means that I can be up and recording in seconds. Plus it looks good in its closed up state and on display, especially when friends pop round. To sum up, the Portable Vocal Booth Pro 2 from Editor's Keys is a very cool piece of kit and I couldn't recommend it enough. Part 2. Dual layer pop filter or pop shield. Again, I'm assuming you're all accustomed to and know how to use pop shields or pop filters. The best way to sum up the Editor's Keys dual layer pop filter is with basic math. Most filters or shields have a single sheet of nylon mesh. The dual layer filter, as the name suggests, has two sheets, so in simple terms it's twice as effective, offering double filtration against all those nasty and annoying pops and hisses. The gooseneck and screw grip mount are both very solid and it feels like a quality product as soon as you remove it from its packaging and hold it in your hand. The dual layer ring is a little bulky when compared to a standard filter, but not so big that it intrudes on the recording process. The dual layer pop filter looks pretty smart and I think its price point of £20 is excellent for the quality, and would recommend that even if you're not thinking of getting the vocal booth bundle, that you at least consider investing in one of these for your home studio setup. Part 3. The SL300 Condenser USB Microphone. Okay, so now let's look at the most important element of the 3 components in this bundle, the Editor's Keys SL300 Condenser USB Microphone. Let's quickly run through the essential information and techie stuff. The SL300 is both PC and Mac compatible and has built-in plug-and-play drivers, so there's no need for installation discs. All you need to do is plug it in and start recording. It's that simple. It will work with any video audio program you might throw at it, or any that you're ever likely to use in the future. It has user switches allowing it to physically toggle its 2 manual settings. On the right, a switch that lets you record at a preset -10 decibels recording setting, and on the left a low cut switch option, which literally prevents capturing any frequencies below 200 Hz. The SL300 has huge dual 34mm internal shock mounted diaphragms, as well as a built-in LED studio light, which comes in handy not only letting you know the device is plugged in, but to help keep you, or maybe a guest, orientated towards a microphone at all times. So that's the blurb, but what did I make of the SL300? Well, to start with, I spent some time comparing it side by side with the Samson C03U. At first glance they are very similar in appearance, both with the same manual -10 decibel and low cut function buttons. So the real test would be down to the raw audio they each captured. For this test I didn't use the Vocal Booth Pro 2 as I wanted to record identical side by side sound on both microphones. Here I am using Adobe Audition. And just quickly before I continue with the comparison, I want to show you how simple it is to select the SL300 for use. Once you've armed the track for recording, select stereo, and then from the drop down menu select the Editor's Keys option, and that's it, you're ready to start recording. So okay, here we have 2 tracks. You can clearly see the waveforms from both microphones. This track at the top here is the Editor's Keys SL300 captured audio, and the one below is audio from the Samson C03U. The audio was recorded with me holding the microphone in each hand with no pop shield or vocal booth and simply counting from 1 to 5. Playing the samples over a YouTube video won't give you a sense of each microphone's quality, but you have to trust me when I say that they are both exceptional. Without the Pro 2 vocal booth, either of these microphones is a worthwhile purchase, but if I had to give the edge to one of them, it would be the SL300. The general difference in quality is barely perceptible. It's not much of a difference, but that's a difficulty when you're comparing 2 great pieces of kit. To sum up, the audio quality of the SL300 is amazing. I've spent a lot of time bouncing around from studio to studio, as well as trying to achieve the same quality at home over the years. The Editor's Keys SL300 USB microphone, along with the Pro 2 vocal booth and dual layer filter, allow you to truly record studio quality audio at home. The content I have been capturing over the past week has been rich and full and like nothing I've ever managed to obtain outside of the studio. Just worth noting, the SL300 comes with an Editor's Keys Studio Series shock mount. This supple shock mount is perfectly formed and has the easiest microphone to shock mount assembly ever. It just slides and locks, no fiddling with bits and bobs and looking for rings or a coin to lock it in. Not much to say other than it does its job well and is quite slender when compared to most other shock mounts around. The mounting joint to the Pro 2 vocal booth is very secure, and the whole mount can be adjusted to change the microphone's position easily and very quickly. Also worth noting is that the SL300 comes with a heavy duty microphone case, so you shouldn't be worried about transporting the microphone around, and as you'd expect, the SL300 is shipped with a rugged, high quality and very long USB cable. Okay, it's time to sum up this bundle from Editor's Keys. In terms of cost, I'd say that all 3 component parts of this bundle, if brought separately, are very reasonable. Not accounting for the odd pennies, the vocal booth alone is £170, the SL300 microphone is £100, and the dual layer pop filter is £20. So the total combined cost is a few pence under £290. The bundle price is £270, a saving of £20, so it's almost like buying the Pro 2 and the SL300 microphone and getting the dual layer filter for free. The bundle makes great economic sense, and I think it's amazing when you consider that you're getting a complete home recording solution with studio quality output for only £270. This is a very easy piece of kit to assemble and to break down to store or travel with. It can be set up and disassembled by a single person, but will be quicker and easier if someone is around to lend a hand. The bundle came with instructions, but after a glance I didn't refer to them again, as everything fits together in a logical and intuitive way. Every inch of this kit is well crafted and built to last. Honestly, it just looks great, and wouldn't look out of place in a professional studio or in the home of some pop star, rapper or singer-songwriter. And like I said, I'm happy to have it on display all the time. This, in my opinion, is the best home recording solution available on the market, and at an economical price point to make it a must-have for anyone looking to achieve studio quality material from home without hurting your bank balance. The desktop mode for me is its overall winning feature after the quality of its audio capturing. Being able to sit at my desk and record, monitor and have full access to my laptop or PC makes my recording process more productive and ends up making my sessions more fun and stress-free. So my overall summary is pretty short and simple. If you need a home recording solution, Editor's Keys can provide it. Thanks for checking out this video review. I hope it has helped you out. If you're considering setting up your own home studio, feel free to message me or add a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time.